about to get into another video, the good ones and the bad ones. That's right. Stay tuned. What's up, my people? We back with another video here and beyond. And today, you're gonna watch something that I'm watching for the first time as well. Some scary videos. That's right. It might be scary to you. Most likely it ain't scary to me. But let's get straight to it. Yeah.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some creepy clips that no one can quite explain. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. The following eerie images were sent to us by viewer David Trump 80. They submitted the security camera stills to our Slapped Ham subreddit where it caused quite a stir, with many claiming the images show a ghost. In March 2020, the OP had just left their house heading out of town for a few days, when they received a notification that movement had been detected inside of their home. Alarmed by the notifications, the OP rushed back to the house, only to find there was no one there, nor was there any sign of a break-in. Confused, they checked the images captured by the security camera. In the first snap, you can see an odd figure in the middle of the room. You can make out what looks like a torso with arms and some kind of white cloth around the waist. Eerily, there doesn't appear to be a head.
That is a head if you look at it. This is kind of like his eye area. This is like an ear, maybe a horn with her. You see like these little knots where her, you're looking at some kind of creature that ain't human. Like this probably his mouth right here. This is chest, arms, torso.
The figure looks to be leaning forward as though in motion. At first, some viewers thought it might just be a glitch in the camera or some kind of double exposure. But if you look at the rear of the room, you can see the figure's reflection in the mirror. Here's another image taken just a few minutes prior. You can see a strange blurry shape in the middle of the room. If you flick back and forth between the images, you can see a pattern of movement from left to right.
And now that I'm seeing it, this kind of look like his some type of drawers or something. Some type of clothing.
The OP then discovered another image taken at 2:39 in the morning that shows another blurry mass to the left of frame. The house is in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. The OP says they lived there for around 6 years and would often hear strange noises at all hours of the night. Footsteps and tapping noises.
I'm from Kentucky, y'all, but not from Hoptown. Never been to Hoptown. I'm in one of the biggest cities. Yeah.
Objects would often move or disappear.
But don't get it twisted. It goes down in Hoptown too. You heard me.
Throughout the home, only to reappear in different rooms. Banging on the bedroom walls was also a common occurrence, and dark figures out the corner of their eyes were also spotted. The OP admits the noises were scary, but after a while they just got used to them. However, when these security images were captured, it took the experience to a whole new level of creepy. Understandably, they moved out of the house shortly after this incident. So what's to be made of this creepy encounter? Given that the OP regularly experienced strange things in the house already, one has to wonder what this figure could be. Could it really be a ghost? Share your theories with one another in the comments down below.
Now, I wouldn't say it's a ghost. A being? Yes. It's definitely a being. What people gotta understand is it's not only what you call human spirits that roam this plane. We got a lot of things that you might not understand exist that never been caught on video, but they've been seen. It might not have been seen with the naked human eye, but there's ways to see these things. I ain't gonna get into that. We got a long way to go, so let's keep it going.
Hey peeps, just a quick interlude to let you know today's episode is sponsored by Raycon. Now they've gone and hooked you guys up.
Ray J, what's up, boy?
Ready to buy something small with a big
We're gonna skip over this though, y'all. But what's up to Ray J, man? Salute to you.
Footage was captured by NASA on board the International Space Station, and many people are claiming it's proof of extraterrestrials. The rolling live feed seems to have captured an unidentified object moving from right to left. It's a dark rectangle shape and doesn't resemble a satellite. When the footage aired live on their website, it was allegedly taken down immediately, but a few keen-eyed viewers managed to record the incident.
Like old Star Wars scene or
Some
something.
viewers are drawing comparisons to the infamous Black Knight. The Black Knight conspiracy theory asserts that there's an artificial satellite in near-polar orbit of the Earth which has been transmitting radio signals for more than 50 years, and that it's of extraterrestrial origin. It's believed by some that an alien civilization placed the Black Knight satellite in orbit around the Earth intentionally. The origin of the Black Knight theory can be traced back to the 1960s.
And they don't get too deep in it, but just know, I'm a flat earther. You feel me? Just know.
When the US and the Soviet Union were launching satellites into space. In 1960, a US satellite reportedly detected an unusual object in space, which some believed to be an alien spacecraft. Later that same year, the US Navy announced that they had detected a dark artificial satellite in orbit around the Earth, which they nicknamed the Black Knight. During the 70s and 80s, the conspiracy theory gained momentum thanks in part to amateur radio operators who claimed to have detected signals from the Black Knight satellite. Rumours proliferated that it was a 13,000-year-old alien probe that was orbiting around Earth's moon. However, experts debunked these claims, revealing that the signals were likely generated by terrestrial sources such as military or scientific experiments. Then, in 1998, NASA captured this image during its first space shuttle mission to the ISS. The unidentified black object immediately caught the attention of UFO enthusiasts around the world, claiming that this could be the proof of the Black Knight they were desperately looking for. Officially, the object has been catalogued as item STS-088-724-66. No one knows for certain what it is, but astronaut Jerry Ross has theorised that the object is a wayward thermal blanket that detached itself during routine repairs on the ISS. But a lot of UFO enthusiasts believe the blanket theory is just a lazy cover-up for what they say is clear evidence of alien life. So could this new footage be yet another sighting of the infamous Black Knight? For now, the clip will join the ever-growing mythology that a 13,000-year-old alien probe may be monitoring Earth for mysterious and unknown reasons.
Look, I gotta apologize to the viewers right now. Why am I apologizing? Because this video is not scary for anybody. Come on, man. What's scary about a space probe or a UFO? We wanna know what's on it.
This eerie piece of home security footage was captured in mid-January and was shared to Twitter by Sidio Paranormal. Watch.
Oh, that look like something crawling.
At first, you might spot the dog walking among the
Oh,
furniture,
that was a dog.
but just above the dog is a
Yeah.
strange transparent mist that drifts through the room.
He riding on the dog, y'all.
Seems to hover just above the pooch. The dog doesn't seem to be too bothered, which has led some viewers to believe that this might be a presence familiar to the house, perhaps someone who used to live there. A homeowner in Tennessee has captured some extraordinary footage, and many are saying it's the
Hey, I will say this though. There's Bigfoot in Tennessee. For real. I ain't gonna get into details. But yeah, Bigfoot is definitely in Tennessee. Even in the tourist areas like Gatlinburg and around that nature. They out there. And sometimes they might let you see them a little bit too. Sometimes you can smell them too. If you understand animal animal sense. But anyways, they even got video of them showing themselves in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Even though Bigfoot is everywhere, they just elusive. But Tennessee is a place where you definitely might stumble upon one. Just so y'all know. I'm into Bigfoot too. I'm into a lot of things. Here and beyond.
vocalizations of Bigfoot. The clip, which was shared to Instagram by Cryptid University, shows the rural cabin deep in the woods. In the background, you can hear some distinct noises, some whoops, howls, and grunts. At one point, you can even hear branches snapping. Bigfoot vocalizations refer to the range of sounds that have been attributed to alleged Sasquatch encounters. These sounds are often described as loud, guttural, and sometimes human-like, and have been reported by people who claim to have encountered the creature or its footprints. There are a variety of Bigfoot vocalizations that have been reported, including howls and screams. These are perhaps the most common type of Bigfoot vocalization reported. They're typically described as loud, long, and eerie, with some witnesses comparing the sound to that of a human scream or a wolf howling. Growls and grunts. These are lower-pitched sounds that are often described as guttural or animalistic. Whistles and clicks. These are high-pitched sounds that are often described as bird-like or even dolphin-like. Some witnesses have reported hearing Bigfoot emit whistles and clicks while communicating with each other. Wood knocks. These are sharp, rhythmic sounds that are often described as resembling the sound of a wooden baseball bat hitting a tree. Some researchers believe that Bigfoot may use wood knocks to communicate with each other over long distances. So are we hearing the big man himself in this clip from Tennessee? Skeptics of Bigfoot argue that many of these sounds may be the result of natural phenomena such as wind or animal calls, or even hoaxes perpetuated by humans. However, many believers in Bigfoot argue that the consistency of these reports across different regions and cultures suggests that there may be some truth to the existence of this elusive creature. Before we take a look at a clip that
I tell you what, whether you understand what they are or you don't want to come face to face with one of them, because it might not be nice. You gotta understand, their intentions are not like human. Some of them might be nice, but you might find something that's gonna take your life, and that's for real.
Purports to show
People do end up missing in them Tennessee forests, and it ain't because they got eaten by a bear sometimes. People end up missing. People turn around and their kid's gone. Where's my kid? It done snatched your kid and got out of there before you can think about it. Before you can hear the running through the forest. You might not even hear that. Come on, man. They are slick.
real levitation. Remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and creepy videos.
That's right. Make sure y'all subscribe and click that notification bell on my channel as well. We going up.
This next clip's been going viral this past couple of weeks, and it purports to show a gravity-defying piece of magic. Watch. The clip, which was shared to Instagram by The Inexplicable, appears to show a man making an unknown object levitate.
Now, when I'm looking at this, I mean, there are things that you can make levitate, which is anything, right? Once you get to that level of experience and tuning into the energies and everything of that nature. But this looks like spirits is doing it for him, if you ask me. I'm not saying I'm correct, but some of this stuff that y'all think is magic is not, a power that's coming from that person that you seeing doing it. They not the source of that. They acting. They acting like they doing this. He doing this. The spirit grab it. Only he can see and hear the spirit, and the spirit say, alright, let it go. And then he act like, and walks away from it. Come on, man. A monk that's gonna make something levitate ain't walking away from it, and if it do, he's still focusing on it. Yeah. Focus, man. But anyways, let's get to it, man. If he mastered the art of levitating objects and walking away without even paying attention to it, salute to him. But other than that, he's definitely got some spirits working with him. And most 9 times out of 10, they're not benevolent. You hear me? These spirits are out here. You better know it. They out here.
He waves his hands around it, proving that there's no wires or strings holding the object in the air.
Ain't no different than what you would call a
The
magician.
idea of levitation, or the ability to make objects or oneself defy gravity, has been a subject of fascination and mystery for centuries. There are historical accounts of individuals claiming to be able to levitate, often attributed to supernatural or mystical.
Now, there are people who gain that strength, focus, and ability to do things of that nature. Right now, 2023, it's people out here can clear clouds. You know what I'm saying? Move objects with their hand without pushing the air too. But even pushing the air, you gain a force of moving the air around. But some people can just put their hand up and force it without pushing. They just put their hand up. Focus. Some people can make it rain. Come on, man. This ain't new. That's why the Indians used to do the rain dance. You know what I'm saying? Because it's tapped in. They didn't have TVs and cell phones and all the distractions, man. They had they tuned into them, which then tuned into the earth and the energy around, man, that's free for us to use. Just like Nikola Tesla, he tapped into all of that. But you know what they did? Just do your own research, man. I mean, use your brain. Everything takes discernment. Just believe that. I'm not saying I know it all, but I know a lot. You feel me? And I keep knowing more. So some of the things I once knew, I knew then. I know something new now. Higher truths. Yeah. Let's keep going.
Mystical
Meditate.
abilities. In many cultures, such claims were associated with religious or spiritual figures. For example, in ancient India, yogis were said to possess the ability to levitate through meditation and other spiritual practices. In the Christian tradition, saints and mystics were sometimes depicted as levitating during prayer or ecstatic states. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, there were several reports of individuals claiming to have the ability to levitate or perform other supernatural feats, often as part of stage performances or spiritual demonstrations. One of the most famous of these was the Indian fakir Mira Alfasa, also known as the Mother, who was said to be able to levitate and perform other miracles. Mira Alfasa, also known as the Mother, was an Indian spiritual leader and follower of Sri Aurobindo. She is perhaps best known for her role in the development of Auroville, an experimental community in southern India. While there are many stories about her life and teachings, her alleged ability to levitate is one of the most controversial. According to reports, the Mother was said to have the ability to levitate or float in mid-air, often during spiritual ceremonies or public demonstrations. Witnesses described her rising several feet off the ground seemingly without any physical support. Some also claimed that she could cause objects to move or change shape through the power of her mind. There are many stories about the Mother's alleged levitation, but there's little scientific evidence to support these claims. Some have suggested that the reports of levitation were the result of mass or hypnotic suggestion, as the Mother was known for her charisma and spiritual presence. Others have said that the reports were just the result of exaggeration or embellishment, as is often the case with stories of miraculous events. So is this clip simply a trick or hoax, or are we seeing an example of real levitation? Love to hear your theories on this strange one in the comments down below.
Man, look. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Subscribe. Click the notification bell. And make sure you come back, because we got more to come. This is one video of many. I'll holler at y'all a little later. Peace. Yeah.